What's up guys, Frodo here. This is actually take 2 of episode 20 of the update series because I'm using a different camera. I put it in a different spot and I also put it in the wrong settings, so everything was super dark when I did the first take. So take 2, let's do it. So as you guys know, for the past week and a half, almost 2 weeks, I've been kind of on a bit of a break, and so for this week, I'm going to be kind of focusing mainly on just getting things kind of back in order and getting things rolling again. So there's been a lot of prep going on, so I haven't been on camera. I've been doing a lot of stuff off camera to get things prepared, and so we're going to talk about that today with what's been going on and what my intentions are for the upcoming week and things like that. So first and foremost, the question that everybody's been asking me on Twitter, general just social media comments, all that stuff, is Fairy Tail 2018. Am I going to be reacting to it? Which I know not a lot of people watch the update series, but yes, I am going to be reacting to Fairy Tail. It'll be the last reaction series ever on my channel, period, like the last reaction series of all of them. And it's kind of sad. I will admit I'm kind of sad, but things are changing. Things are going in a different direction. But it will be a while before this is over because I'm going to be reacting to Fairy Tail as it comes out in the dub. Because then I know I can already hear all the keyboard warriors saying, "Oh, why are you doing dub? Sub's better." Blah 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 blah. I started Fairy Tail as a dubbed series. In fact, I started Fairy Tail before I even started my channel. I was just watching Fairy Tail as a viewer, and I started watching it in the dub, and I've just been hooked ever since. Todd Haberkorn for me is Natsu, Cherami Lee is Lucy. I can't separate those characters from those voices. So the Japanese one for me, while yes, I would be able to watch it much sooner, and I would be able to be up, caught up in everything to it, and I'd probably get more views if I did the sub. Yes, I'm not really concerned about that. It is my personal preference. That's what I've watched since the series started. So on October 29th, when the dub drops, that is when I will be doing the reaction series, and you can take that to the bank. Fun little note too, this is pretty much going to be the end and beginning of my channel's reaction series, because my first reaction series that I did was Tokyo Ghoul, and it was only the last half of the series. Fairy Tail was the kind of first full continuation all the way out to the end series. It's the longest running series I've done on this channel, and it is also going to be the last series I do on this channel. So fun little thing there, kind of sad. Now, something interesting I'm doing to commemorate this is actually something I was going back and watching some older videos of mine, just kind of going through and seeing what was archived and what I still had on my hard drive, and going back and backing things up. I found at one point, and I had almost forgotten I had said this because I had thought about doing this for a while, and then it kind of fell by the wayside, but when I saw this video, I had said that if we reach 20,000 subscribers on this channel before Fairy Tail ends, which is kind of what this season is, if we reach 20,000 subscribers before the series ends, I would get the Fairy Tail mark tattooed on me. And I already had a design in mind. I already had kind of an idea of what I wanted to do. And we have definitely passed that. We have passed that by so much. So we're at 30,000 at this point. We've crossed 10,000 past my original goal, and we're coming up on the end of Fairy Tail. So as a commemoration at the end, I'm going to actually do kind of a little vlog style video where I'm going to be getting the Fairy Tail tattoo. I'm not sure where yet, whether it'll be chest or back or something like that, but I will be doing that. I need to mute my watch right now. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know where I'm going to be having it done on me yet, but I'm definitely going to have that happen. And yeah, that'll be kind of cool, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. A couple other things. So while I was off camera, while I was taking my little break, I was writing a bunch of reviews, writing quite a lot of stuff. I've just finished up writing the review for, it's not a review of like a comprehensive Steins Gate Zero review. What it is talking about the way that it tells the story, and it talks about, because everybody, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's a happy ending, blah, 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 blah. But I've been watching it, and the more I watch it, the sadder it is. And I go into details as to why I think that it is probably the most tragic ending they could have picked for the series and why it's so awesome. So that I've been writing. I've also been kind of fine-tuning the review that I did for Steins Gate, the original series. The only problem is that I've been going through and re-watching Steins Gate. And so that took a bit of time to kind of do the research and get everything exactly the way that I wanted it. So that's why that's been taking quite a while. And another one fresh in my mind has been Overlord. I just finished Overlord Season 1. I've started Season 2. And I finished writing the review for Season 1. And I'm going to talk about it a bit and probably beat the same dead horse that every other reviewer talked about with Overlord, which is why I want to do it. I want my turn because it's a very good comparison of, you know, something like Steins Gate, something like SAO versus Overlord, and how they are similar but significantly different in many, many ways. Speaking of SAO, I also have a reaction coming out with SAO, the Abridged series, and that'll be coming out probably tomorrow or sometime later this week, just because I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to get done today because I'm kind of dealing with some other stuff here at home. I'm going to try to record it today, but if I can't, then it's just going to be whatever, and I'll get it out when I get it out. I can't really set a solid schedule for that yet, but SAO Abridged is going to be coming out, and this actually is something else I'm going to talk about, so I'm going to go off on a tangent for a minute. With Fairy Tail being the last full series reaction that I'm going to be doing, I think a lot of people seem to think that it's going to be like, no more reactions, period, which, no, it's not no more reactions, period. What it is no more full-length series reaction videos. I'm still going to be doing reactions to the openings of shows. I'm still going to be doing Abridged series reactions. I need to catch up on things like Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Just finished up, so I need to wrap up with that, or catch up with that, rather. Halloween's coming up, so I'm really hoping that with Halloween coming up, we're going to be getting another Hellsing Abridged, SAO Abridged, of course. Fairy Tail's new opening is out, and I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to do a reaction to it. That kind of stuff. So that's what's going to be happening. That is going to be mainly my reactions. So I'm going to be shifting over to other things, and that's kind of where I think a lot of people think that I'm just shifting completely away from reactions, which isn't entirely true. I'm going to be doing reactions to one-offs and things like that. Which gives me an opportunity to actually expand on more things, reactions to new tech coming out, like the LG W7 smartwatch, or, you know, the Google event coming up, stuff like that. And so I can move towards tech, I can move towards anime. It's a very kind of open and easily, you know, translatable style of reactions where it's a one-off as opposed to dedicating months in some cases to completing an entire series. As you'll see with Fairy Tail, I'm going to be doing the dub for Fairy Tail, so that's a huge time investment. That's a lot. So that's probably going to be, gosh, I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe a couple months? Almost a year? There's a lot they're going to cover, so yeah. So just wanted to clear that up. And with reviews, of course, switching over to the review stuff, of course, like I said, Steins Gate, Steins Gate Zero, Overlord, a couple other shows that I've had in mind that I'm going to be doing. Love Tyrant. That was a really fun show, and I did a drum cover of that opening, so Love Tyrant's going to be another one I'm going to be writing a review for. But tech as well, for the few of you who watch my tech reviews. 10S Max review, I've got the footage done, I just need to do the recording. iPad Pro, using it in 2018, that's going to be another one. I've got a set of Sony noise-canceling headphones that I'll be comparing to my Beats and a set of Bose. The HomePod, now that it's over a year old, I'm going to be reviewing that, how it's held up over a year of use. And just a couple other things. This camera, I'm going to be doing a review of this camera because it's been a rock-solid camera, assuming that I can actually get the settings right. Things like that. So that's kind of where I'm going to be moving with reviews, is reviewing anime in depth, reviewing tech in depth. Again, everything can be translated to a much broader spectrum. I can talk about more and still, you know, reach a wide audience and still be entertaining, and that's kind of what I want to go for. So thank you guys for your patience. I mean, I really mean that. I know that I kind of just abruptly said I'm going to take a break, and I was done and I stopped, but I do appreciate your all's patience, just because I took this break because I felt like I was going to burn myself out if I didn't. And it's better to catch myself and stop and realize that I need to take a break, before just hitting a wall and hating this and putting a bad taste in my mouth and not wanting to go and make content just because of the fact that, well, I don't know if I want to keep making content now because I burned myself out. I stopped before that happened, and that allowed me to kind of come to a realization of I need to stop and just take some time to myself. And that's what I did, and I hurt my knee in the process because I fell down the stairs, but that's a different story. Anyway, I appreciate y'all's patience. I appreciate the fact that you guys understand. I know I've got a few people who have already addressed or like contacted me saying that they're not going to watch my content anymore because I'm moving away from reactions. Sorry to hear that. Hope you stick around for Fairy Tale, but I can't control people's lives, and you are who you are. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I am actually, so we're on episode 20 of the update series. Not a lot of people watch it, that I know, but I am going to be, this is so stupid, I'm going to be making a new opening title, which is going to be kind of the thing. It's going to be kind of a continuous theme because this started as a meme because I kept making updates and people were like, a new episode of the update series, a new episode of this. So I made it into the update series. Once we hit 24 episodes, I'm going to switch the opening, switch the music, and make it into a second season, just because I think that'll be fun. So I hope you guys enjoy that. My family's home now from their vacation, so I got to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to be there, and have a good one.